Hello everybody. Today I'm going to give you some insights in the linguistic assistance competition. This is an AST1 competition, meaning it's an entry grade level competition for recruiting assistants. And this time we're looking for linguistic assistants in 6 languages. They're mentioned on the screen here. So we're looking for people in Estonian, Croatian, Italian, Dutch, Polish and Portuguese. As an applicant, you can only choose one language, or you can only apply for one language competition. You may have seen on the website this infographic giving you, in a nutshell, an overview of the different stages of this competition. And today, in the next few minutes, I will be giving you some more insights in the different steps of this competition. So let's first have a look at the eligibility criteria. For an AST1 competition, you need either a post-secondary degree relevant to the nature of the duties, or you need secondary education plus 3 years of professional experience in the field. Now, what does a linguistic assistant do? You see the duties mentioned here as well. These people assist linguists being translators or lawyer linguists, for instance. They would perform duties using translation tools. You may know that these days machine translating is very helpful in the job of a translator. They would support training as well. They would ensure document management and manage linguistic information as well. So that's in a nutshell what a linguistic assistant will do. Apart from the degree, there's also, of course, a language criterion. The first language must be one of the 6 competition languages, which you must master on excellent level, so C2 level. And the second language must be either English or French, and there you need at least a B2 level. The selection procedure has, as you can see here, 4 stages if you want. First there will be the application, then there are 2 testing stages, and then the last stage is the publication of the reserve list, which leads to recruitment. And in this presentation, I will give you some insights again in these different steps. Everything starts with the creation of an EPSO account. So if you do not have one yet, you can create one on our website. I just remind you that you can only have one EPSO account for all your EPSO applications. Do not create new accounts for new competitions that you want to take part in. You can then apply through our website, of course, and you can fill in, or you have to fill in the application form within the deadline. Deadline is 24th of May, midday Brussels time, and you can fill out your application in any of the 24 official EU languages. Everybody who applies will be invited to the first stage of testing, which is a set of multiple choice questions. First, we test your reasoning skills, your verbal, numerical, and abstract reasoning skills. And then we also test your language comprehension in your language 1 and 2. And you see in this frame here the number of questions you get, the time allocated to solve these questions, and the points you can win with these questions. As you can see, you need to have a combined pass mark for your reasoning skills tests, and you need at least 7 out of 12 for each of your language comprehension tests. A language comprehension test is a test to assess your linguistic abilities in terms of vocabulary, grammar, syntax, and style of a text. In the link, or on the link, through the link on this slide, you will find sample tests for all of this. So please do have a look at these reasoning skills and language comprehension tests that we make available on this page, because by training this, by rehearsing this, your results will improve. You will get better at performing when you sit the real test by having a look at these sample tests. They are available in all languages. The best ones after testing stage 1 will be invited to testing stage 2, and there we first test your general competencies. You see 7 competencies being tested through 2 different tests. The case study is a written exercise. We'll test 4 competencies. You see them listed here. And then an interview will test 3 more general competencies. For each competency, you can gain up to 10 points, and you need, again, at least a combined pass mark of 35 out of 70. Okay? After testing these general competencies, you will also have to sit a test to test your field-related competency. And for this competition, we have designed a test which we call finalization of a text, which basically means that you will be given a source text in language 2, so either English or French, you're choosing. And then you will get the translation of that text, and this text will contain mistakes, both in formatting and in language. And then, of course, the candidate has to detect and correct the mistakes in the text so that it matches the source text, of course. All right. As you can see, this is quite a heavy test. It lasts 1 hour, and you can gain up to 100 points, which are, of course, very important to make it to the list of successful candidates. So the people having the highest marks on both the field-related competency and the general competencies will be listed on the list of successful candidates, which is the basis for recruitment. And in this slide, you see the number of people that we are selecting for each of the languages. The next step is then the recruitment. The recruiting bodies will search this list when they have vacancies and offer jobs to the people on the list. The objective is to recruit everybody in the year to come. Now, the initial validity of the reserve list is 3 years. So not everybody, of course, will be offered a job straight after publication of this list. Some people will have to wait a little longer. If you have more questions on this, I advise you to read very carefully the Notice of Competition, which is the legal document, a very extensive document, explaining you all these steps much more in detail than what I've shared with you now. If you would still have questions, you can always reach out to us through our contact form on the website. And you can also follow us on Facebook and LinkedIn, Twitter and Instagram, of course, to keep or to stay updated on news that we have on this and other competitions. Also check out the other videos available on this YouTube channel. You'll find out much more on different profiles we select staff for. You'll find testimonials of people currently working in different positions in the institutions. So this is what I want to share with you about this competition. Good luck to the ones who want to apply, and hopefully I see you next in a following video. Bye-bye.